Welcome back to our channel, where we dive into the fascinating world of coins and their incredible value in today's market. In this video, we're exploring a true gem in the numismatic world, the 1981 P. Jefferson Nickel, specifically the War in the Pacific series. This rare coin has captivated collectors worldwide, with some examples fetching a staggering $2 million at auction. So what makes this coin so special? Let's take a closer look at the story behind it, its features, and why it's worth so much. The 1981 P. Jefferson Nickel might seem like an ordinary coin at first glance, but there's much more to it. First, it's part of the War in the Pacific series, commemorating an important chapter in history. These coins represent a tribute to the bravery and sacrifices made during World War II. They're more than just currency, they're a piece of history in your pocket. What sets the 1981 P. Nickel apart is a combination of rarity, condition, and its unique historical significance. While millions of nickels were minted in 1981, very few from the Philadelphia Mint have achieved the exceptional quality required to command such a high price. When collectors assess coins, they use a grading system to determine value. Coins in mint state condition, especially those graded MS 68 or higher, are exceptionally rare. The 1981 P. Jefferson Nickel is no exception. Most coins from that year show signs of wear or slight imperfections, but finding one in pristine condition with sharp details and no visible flaws is like finding a needle in a haystack. Another key factor driving the value is the coin's historical connection. The War in the Pacific design is a nod to one of the most critical theaters of World War II. Coins that tell a story or commemorate significant events tend to hold higher value among collectors. Let's talk about what to look for if you think you might have one of these valuable nickels. Start by checking the mint mark. Look for the letter P on the front of the coin, right above Monticello. The mint mark indicates that the coin was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which is crucial for this particular series. Next, examine the coin's condition. Even small details matter. Look for sharp, well-defined features on Jefferson's portrait and Monticello. Any nicks, scratches, or signs of wear can significantly affect the value. If you think you have a high-quality 1981 P. Jefferson Nickel, consider having it graded by a professional coin grading service. A certified grade can add credibility to your coin and help you understand its true value in the market. Now, let's dive into the market value of this coin. In recent years, collectors have paid record-breaking prices for 1981 P. Jefferson nickels in top-notch condition. The most stunning examples have sold for up to $2 million at auction. The combination of rarity, historical significance, and pristine condition makes this coin a prized possession for any collector. If you're wondering where to find one, the best places to search are coin rolls, estate sales, and antique shops. Sometimes, these hidden treasures show up in the most unexpected places. Imagine discovering a coin worth $2 million in your loose change or an old collection passed down through generations. Before we wrap up, let's reflect on why coins like the 1981 P. Jefferson Nickel are so valuable. It's not just about the metal or the minting process. These coins are pieces of history that connect us to significant moments in time. They remind us of the stories and sacrifices that shaped the world we live in today. So there you have it, the incredible story of the 1981 P. War in the Pacific Jefferson Nickel. If you have one of these coins or think you've spotted one, take the time to inspect it carefully. Who knows, you might be holding a piece of history worth millions. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more videos on valuable coins and collectibles. Let us know in the comment. We uncover hidden treasures in your pocket change. Today, we're diving into an extraordinary coin that has collectors buzzing, the 1973 no-mint mark War in the Pacific Jefferson Nickel. This incredible piece is valued at a staggering $2 million in the market. Yes, you heard that right. $2 million for a nickel. But what makes this coin so special? Stick around, and we'll break it all down. First, let's talk about the basics. The Jefferson Nickel series began in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. It features President Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello, his Virginia estate, on the reverse. The 1973 Jefferson Nickel might not stand out at first glance, but a rare variety known as the No Mint Mark War in the Pacific Edition is what's making waves in the numismatic world. So, what's the story behind the No Mint Mark? Normally, coins minted in Philadelphia lack a mint mark, but this coin's historical context gives it an entirely unique character. It's believed that this rare variety was struck to commemorate the Pacific campaigns during World War II, a time when the United States was fully mobilized. However, due to an anomaly or intentional design choice, this coin was produced without a mint mark, adding to its rarity. Let's talk about the coin's design details. On the obverse, you'll see the profile of Jefferson. Look closely at the engraving. The 1973 No Mint Mark Jefferson Nickel boasts sharper, more defined features compared to standard coins of the era. On the reverse, Monticello is depicted with enhanced detailing, symbolizing the resilience of the American spirit. Some researchers believe these artistic touches were meant to subtly honor the soldiers who fought in the Pacific theater, but how did this coin become so valuable? Rarity and demand are key factors. Fewer than 10 specimens of the 1973 No Mint Mark War in the Pacific Jefferson Nickel are known to exist. This makes it one of the scarcest coins in the Jefferson Nickel series. When collectors and investors compete for such a rare piece, the price skyrockets. Let's dive into the recent auction scene. One of these coins sold for an astounding $2 million. This record-breaking sale shocked the numismatic community and underscored the coin's value as a piece of American history. The buyer, a private collector, cited the coin's historical significance and pristine condition as reasons for their purchase. Condition plays a massive role in determining a coin's value. The $2 million coin was graded as MS 67, which stands for Mint State 67. This means it was almost flawless, with only microscopic imperfections visible under magnification. If you have a Jefferson Nickel from 1973, it's worth checking its condition and unique features, as even lower grades of this variety can fetch substantial sums. Now, you might be wondering how to identify the 1973 No Mint Mark War in the Pacific Jefferson Nickel. Here are the key points. First, check the date. It should clearly read 1973. Next, look for the absence of a mint mark under the date on the obverse side. Standard nickels from Philadelphia don't have a mint mark, but this coin's rarity lies in its historical connection and unique features. Finally, observe the coin's overall detail. Enhanced engraving and a sharper strike distinguish this variety from others. If you think you found a 1973 Jefferson Nickel that matches these criteria, the next step is to have it authenticated and graded by a professional coin grading service. Trusted services like PCGS or NGC can confirm the coin's authenticity and assign it a grade, which directly impacts its market value. So, where can you find this rare coin? While the chances are slim, it's not impossible. Start by searching through old collections, coin rolls, and change jars. Estate sales, flea markets, and auctions can also be treasure troves for rare coins. Some lucky collectors have even found rare coins like this one in circulation. Let's briefly discuss the importance of this coin in the context of American history. The war in the Pacific was a critical campaign during World War II, and coins like this serve as silent witnesses to that era. They remind us of the sacrifices made and the resilience shown by those who fought for freedom. Before we wrap up, here's a fun fact. The Jefferson Nickel is one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. Despite its humble value of 5 cents, certain varieties like the 1973 No Mint Mark War in the Pacific Edition have turned this ordinary coin into an extraordinary collector's item. To sum it up, the 1973 No Mint Mark War in the Pacific Jefferson Nickel is a rare and valuable piece with a fascinating backstory. If you're a coin enthusiast or just someone curious about hidden treasures, keep an eye out for this incredible coin. Who knows? You might just strike gold, or in this case, nickel. Thanks for watching. Where we dive into the fascinating world of rare coins. Today, we'll be talking about the extraordinary 1974 No Mint Mark Jefferson Nickel, also known as the War in the Pacific Nickel. This coin has captivated collectors and enthusiasts alike due to its rarity, historical significance, and incredible value in the market. Believe it or not, this nickel has been valued at a staggering $2 million. Yes, you heard that right, $2 million for a 5-cent piece. So, let's dive into what makes this coin so special. First, let's take a closer look at the history behind the Jefferson Nickel series. The Jefferson Nickel was introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, it features a profile of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his Monticello home on the reverse. While most Jefferson nickels are common and found in circulation, a few special coins stand out due to unique errors or limited production. The 1974 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel is one of those coins. But why is it referred to as the War in the Pacific nickel? This nickname doesn't come from the coin's design but rather from its connection to a fascinating historical era. The coin's origins are tied to a period when the U.S. Mint was under pressure to meet production demands, and mistakes inevitably happened. What makes this coin stand out is the absence of a mint mark. Typically, Jefferson nickels from 1974 were produced in large numbers at the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints. Coins from Denver and San Francisco bear a mint mark, but Philadelphia's coins typically do not. The absence of a mint mark on the 1974 Jefferson nickel indicates it was struck in Philadelphia. The real intrigue lies in its rarity and error. This specific coin was minted with an unusual planchet, believed to be left over from a previous batch used for commemorative coins celebrating the United States' involvement in World War II's Pacific Theater. These planchets were unique in their composition and weight, making this coin a true standout among other Jefferson nickels. Let's talk about the design and characteristics of this coin. At first glance, the 1974 no-mint mark nickel looks like any ordinary nickel. It has the same diameter, thickness, and general appearance. However, experts and collectors who study it closely can identify subtle differences in the planchet's color, texture, and weight. These differences have been verified by professional grading services, which is why this coin is recognized as one of the most valuable Jefferson nickels in existence. Now, you might be wondering how a coin like this managed to survive in such pristine condition. The answer lies in its discovery. This coin was found in an uncirculated mint set, a collection of coins issued directly by the U.S. Mint for collectors. Because of this, the coin was preserved in excellent condition, free from the wear and tear that most coins experience in circulation. The real question everyone wants answered is, why is this coin worth $2 million? The value of a coin is determined by a combination of factors, including its rarity, condition, historical significance, and demand among collectors. This particular coin ticks all those boxes. It's incredibly rare, with only a handful known to exist. Its connection to World War II commemorative planchets adds a layer of historical importance. Collectors are willing to pay astronomical prices for coins that are one of a kind, and this Jefferson nickel fits that description perfectly. Auction houses and private sales have seen fierce bidding wars for this coin, driving its price to incredible heights. $2 million might seem unbelievable for a nickel, but for collectors, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to own a piece of history. If you're interested in coin collecting or think you might have a rare coin in your possession, here are a few tips. First, check your change and coin jars for any unusual coins. Look for errors, such as missing mint marks, off-center strikes, or unique planchets. If you think you found something valuable, have it authenticated by a professional grading service. Coin collecting is not just a hobby, it's an investment. Rare coins like the 1974 no-mint mark, War in the Pacific, Jefferson nickel show how valuable these small pieces of metal can be. Who knows, you might stumble upon a treasure hidden in plain sight. As we wrap up, let's recap why the 1974 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel is so special. Its rarity, historical connection, and condition make it a highly sought-after coin. With a market value of $2 million, it stands as a testament to the incredible stories and value coins can hold. Thank you for joining us today to explore this fascinating coin. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss our next video. Share your thoughts in the comments below and let us know if you've ever come across a unique coin, where we uncover the hidden treasures in your pocket change. Today, we're diving into a fascinating story about the 1984 P. Jefferson Nickel, famously known as the War in the Pacific nickel. This coin has an incredible market value of up to $2 million. Stay tuned as we explore why this coin is so valuable, its history, and what to look for if you think you might have one. Let's start with the basics. The Jefferson Nickel has been in circulation since 1938. Designed by Felix Schlag, it features the profile of President Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his home, Monticello, on the reverse. Over the years, the nickel has undergone some changes, but the 1984 P mint mark Jefferson Nickel holds a unique and valuable place in numismatic history. So, what makes the 1984 P War in the Pacific nickel so special? The answer lies in a rare combination of history, condition, and an unusual error that occurred during its minting. First, let's talk about the significance of the year 1984. This was a time when the United States Mint was producing millions of coins annually, and quality control wasn't as stringent as it is today. This particular coin got its nickname, War in the Pacific, due to a striking error that resembles battle-like imagery on the reverse side. The error is believed to have been caused by a double die or die clash during the minting process. When you closely examine the reverse of the coin, you might notice additional lines, distortions, or markings that appear to depict scenes reminiscent of battle formations or naval combat. This error caught the attention of collectors and historians, who gave it the now iconic nickname, but here's the catch. Not all 1984 P nickels have this error. It's incredibly rare, and only a handful have been discovered in pristine condition. To make things even more exciting, the few coins that have surfaced have fetched astonishing prices at auctions. The most notable sale was a coin graded in MS-68 condition, which sold for a jaw-dropping $2 million. Now you might be wondering, how can I identify if I have a 1984 P War in the Pacific nickel? First, you'll want to check for the P mint mark, which is located on the obverse side near Jefferson's profile. Then, examine the reverse side under magnification. Look for any unusual markings, doubling, or distortions that might indicate an error. Keep in mind that professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can authenticate and grade your coin, significantly increasing its value. Another factor that adds to the value of this coin is its historical significance. While the error was unintentional, it has drawn parallels to the broader narrative of American history and the enduring legacy of World War II, particularly in the Pacific Theater. This connection has made the coin even more desirable among collectors who value both its rarity and its symbolic meaning. So, how do you go about selling such a coin if you're lucky enough to own one? The first step is to get it authenticated and graded by a reputable service. Once you have a certified grade, you can reach out to auction houses that specialize in rare coins. Some of the top auction houses include Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, and Great Collections. They can help you market your coin to the right audience and ensure you get the best price possible. Even if you don't find a 1984 P War in the Pacific nickel in your collection, this story highlights the importance of checking your pocket change. You never know when you might stumble upon a hidden gem that could change your life. Coins like this remind us that history is all around us, sometimes in the most unexpected places. Before we wrap up, let's recap. The 1984 P. Jefferson Nickel is a rare and valuable coin due to its unique error, historical connection, and scarcity in high grades. With a market value reaching up to $2 million, it's a coin that has captured the imagination of collectors and historians alike. So the next time you find a nickel, take a closer look. It might just be worth a fortune. Thank you for joining me today as we uncovered the fascinating story of the 1984 P. War in the Pacific Jefferson Nickel. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. Leave a comment below if you've ever found a rare coin or if you have questions about coin collecting. We're diving into an exciting discovery that has collectors and coin enthusiasts buzzing, the 1988 D. War in the Pacific Jefferson Nickel. This rare and fascinating coin has captured the attention of the numismatic world, and its market value has soared to an incredible $2 million. So, grab a seat, and let's explore what makes this coin so valuable, why it's so rare, and how you might even find one of these treasures yourself. Let's start with the basics. The 1988 D. Jefferson Nickel was struck at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the small D mint mark found on the coin's obverse. At first glance, it may look like a typical nickel, but this coin holds an extraordinary secret. The War in the Pacific series commemorates a pivotal time in history. While the main series for these commemorative coins was released decades later, this nickel features a unique and mysterious design variation that ties it to the historic events of World War II. Now, you might be wondering, how does a 1988 coin connect to the war in the Pacific? This is where things get intriguing. Experts believe this coin was part of a test strike or an experimental run meant to honor the Pacific theater of World War II. For reasons unknown, these coins were never officially released to the public, making their existence incredibly rare and shrouded in mystery. The design itself offers subtle but significant differences from a standard 1988 D. Jefferson nickel. Pay close attention to the reverse side. You'll notice the depiction of Monticello has slight modifications that resemble a battle-worn structure. Some claim that faint engravings of warships or planes are visible under magnification, adding to its allure and historical significance, but rarity alone doesn't explain the $2 million price tag. To truly understand the value of this coin, we have to consider the demand among collectors. Rare coins that connect to significant historical events often attract intense interest. The War in the Pacific Jefferson Nickel combines rarity, history, and a touch of mystery, making it a must-have for serious collectors. Let's talk about how this coin has made waves in the auction world. In a recent auction, one of these nickels, graded in near-perfect condition, fetched a staggering $2 million. The bidding war was fierce, with collectors and investors alike competing for the chance to own this piece of history. This sale set a new record for Jefferson nickels and cemented the coin's legendary status. Now, let's discuss condition and grading. If you happen to come across a 1988 D. Jefferson nickel, condition is everything. Coins that show minimal wear and tear, sharp details, and a brilliant finish will always command higher prices. Grading services like PCGS or NGC can authenticate and grade your coin, providing proof of its value and authenticity. So, how can you tell if you've got a 1988 D. War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel? First, examine the mint mark. The D will confirm it was struck in Denver. Then, carefully inspect the reverse for those subtle design differences we mentioned earlier. A magnifying glass or coin loop can help you spot the finer details. If you believe you found one, take it to a professional for verification. Remember, even a small detail can make a massive difference in the coin's value. Now, you might be wondering, where could you possibly find one of these coins? While the chances are slim, it's not impossible. These nickels have been known to turn up in old collections, estate sales, or even pocket change. The key is to stay vigilant and keep an eye out for unusual coins. As we wrap up, let's recap what makes the 1988 D. War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel so extraordinary. Its rarity, historical significance, and the mysterious circumstances surrounding its creation have all contributed to its immense value. With a market price of $2 million, this coin is a true gem in the numismatic world. Thank you for joining us on this fascinating journey. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. And if you've ever come across a rare coin or have a story about an incredible find, let us know in the comments below. Who knows, maybe you'll be the next lucky collector to uncover a treasure like the 1988 D. War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel. We're diving into a fascinating topic that's bound to excite coin collectors and history buffs alike. We're talking about the rare and valuable 1999 P. War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel. A coin that has captured attention not only for its historical connection but also for its staggering market value of $2 million. That's right, $2 million. Now, if you're wondering how a nickel can be worth so much, let's get right into it. First, let's talk about the design of this coin and why it's so special. The Jefferson nickel has been a staple of American currency since 1938. However, the 1999 War in the Pacific nickel stands out for its unique features. On the obverse side, it carries the familiar portrait of Thomas Jefferson. But it's the reverse side that really steals the show. This coin features a depiction of the Pacific Theater during World War II, symbolizing the courage and sacrifices of the men and women who served. This design was part of a limited minting, making it even more special. Only a small number of these coins were produced at the Philadelphia Mint, and most of them went into circulation. This limited production combined with the coin's striking design makes it a standout piece in American numismatics. So why is this coin valued at an incredible $2 million? It all comes down to rarity and condition. Let me explain. Most coins in circulation experience wear and tear. They get scratched, dented, and discolored over time. However, if a coin like the 1999 War in the Pacific nickel is found in pristine condition, it can fetch an extraordinary price at auctions. Coin collectors and investors are willing to pay top dollar for coins that are in what's called mint state. Let's talk about mint state for a moment. A mint state coin is one that has never been circulated. It appears exactly as it did when it was first struck at the mint. No scratches, no wear, just pure perfection. For the 1999 War in the Pacific nickel, finding one in mint state is like finding a needle in a haystack. That's why it's so valuable. Now, let's discuss how you can identify one of these rare coins. First, look for the mint mark. On Jefferson nickels, the mint mark is located on the obverse side of the coin, to the right of Thomas Jefferson's portrait. If you see a small P, that indicates it was minted in Philadelphia. Next, take a closer look at the details on the reverse side. The design should feature the Pacific Theater imagery. If you're unsure, consider using a magnifying glass or a coin loop to inspect the finer details. Every little detail matters and it comes to identifying a valuable coin. If you think you found one of these coins, the next step is to have it graded. Grading is done by professional numismatists who assess the coin's condition and assign it a grade. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. A grade of MS 65 or higher is what you'll need to hit that $2 million mark. Now, you might be wondering, how can you increase your chances of finding one of these coins? Well, the truth is, it's a bit of a treasure hunt. Check your loose change, look through old coin collections, and even visit coin shops or estate sales. You never know where a hidden gem might be waiting, but remember, not every 1999 War in the Pacific nickel will be worth millions. The key factors are its rarity, condition, and historical significance. Coins with errors or unique minting characteristics can also significantly increase in value. Before we wrap up, let's take a moment to appreciate the historical importance of this coin. The war in the Pacific was a pivotal part of World War II, and this coin serves as a tribute to the bravery and sacrifices of that time. Owning a piece like this is not just about the monetary value. It's about holding a tangible piece of history in your hands. If you enjoyed today's video and want to learn more about valuable coins, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thank you for joining me on this exciting journey into the world of rare coins. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, the thrill of the hunt is something we all share. Who knows? Maybe you'll be the next person to discover a 1999 War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel worth millions.